everyone, it's your girl Felicia. Hi Felicia. Today's the last day of the year and I was like, what can I make before the end of the year is out? And I'm going to make some southern fried chicken. Fried chicken is so many people's favorites and I know it's probably your favorite as well. And I'm going to cook this simple recipe for you with no delays. Let's get to it. All right, I have my chicken wings here. That's what I'm going to be frying. And I already cleaned them. Some people don't clean their wings, but it's up to you. I've been doing it for years. And so has my mom and grandmother. But anyway, I got these chicken wings and I washed them, cleaned them, and I pat them dry. And I got some simple ingredients for my chicken wings. And you can add whatever ingredients that you like on yours. But for my preference, I'm going to use the seasoned salt, some Himalayan salt, garlic powder, and some black powder. Those are the ingredients that I'll be using to season my chicken with. So I like to start off using my seasoned salt first. And I like to line my chicken up and go across them just like this, so I can make sure like the top and the bottom get some seasoning on it. So I just lightly go over with that. Then I'm gonna come back with my Himalayan salt, and I'm just gonna put a little on there. I do like to have a little bit on there sprinkled, so that's on that. Then next I like to add my garlic powder. And I do like my garlic powder on my chicken. So I'm going to season that pretty well. I like to heavily season with this garlic powder. And next I'm going to come with my pepper, this black pepper. So I like to sprinkle it lightly over here. So you have to season the way you want to, in a bowl or whatever. I'm just laying mine out. And I'm going to flip this on the opposite side and repeat the process. And now I'm going to push this all together. And I'm going to get ready to make my seasoned flour for frying these wings in. All right, now we're going to mix up our seasoned flour for frying the chicken wings in. So I'm going to have my stuff already measured out. We're going to use a half a cup of all-purpose flour, a half a cup of cornstarch, and we're going to add in 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of paprika, and a 1/4 teaspoon of accent salt, and also salt to taste. And I'm going to use a little of my Himalayan, and we're going to take our whisk and we're going to whisk this together. And I know everybody's ready for the new year to come in, so we got a few hours left. And some people tomorrow will be cooking the peas, the hot jaws. But I won't be cooking the peas and the hot jaws. I'm going to have me some fish and shrimp and grits. That's what we're going to have tomorrow. But this is ready to go. And the next thing I want to do is just to get my oil and stuff ready to fry the chicken wings in. So let's go to our next step. All right. What I'm going to be frying my chicken in, I was going to use this cast iron skillet. I finally got one, as I told you on my last video, but I haven't used it yet. So put this down, and I'm going to be using it pretty soon for a special video for my cast iron skillet. So I'm not ready for that right now, but I'm going to use this deep fryer, and it's electric, and I got it today. My husband got it today because I do have one, but it's a smaller one. So this is a big one. I wanted the same smaller one that I had, but they didn't have any more in the store, so we had to get the big one. So this is the big kettle. So, and what I'm going to use some peanut oil to fry my chicken wings in. So it's up to you what you want to use, the vegetable oil, peanut oil, canola oil, you know, any type of oil you want to fry your chicken in. So that's all up to you. And I do have me some peanut oil that I had used, and I'm going to take this out of my canister. And this big one is going to require for a lot of oil. So it's not like my small one. So I'm going to be using this one. I got to add some more oil to it. And that's probably not going to be enough. And some people's like, do you save your oil? Yes. I save it for so much. You can get a certain amount of use out of your cooking oil, but then you got to know when to throw it away. But I will not be throwing it down my drain. Depends on how much I got. So what I do, I have some old paper towels and I try to soak up as much as that oil I can before I discharge it, and I put it in the garbage. So I'm add a little bit more, since this is a bigger pot, a big kettle as they say. And what temperature? I'm gonna put it on 325. This is real good about this these electric deep fryers. You can go ahead on and set your temperature. I'm gonna set it in between 300 and 350, so it'll be 325. And we're gonna let this get hot, and I will be back. All right, let's get ready to fry this chicken. And I know way back in the day, like old school, okay, y'all know about old school, when you didn't know if your grease was ready, you know what my mama did? She would take a little water and she'll drop it in, just a little dab. And when you hear that, you know it was ready. Because back then they didn't have no thermometer to see how was the grease hot enough at 325 degrees or 400 degrees. They done had that water test. So we know it's ready. So I did let it heat up for like 10 minutes before I start. So I'm gonna drop that basket in right there. And so I'm gonna get my chicken wings and put it in this seasoned flour. And you know, when you're dealing with flour, you can make a mess. So I'm gonna take, like, for this basket, my last that little smaller one that I had, I could like put 2. You don't want to overcrowd when you get ready to fry chicken. You don't want to overcrowd the basket or the skillet, whatever you want to use. So I'm gonna go ahead on, and you can still hear that grease, hear that oil. So I want to make sure that I get it all in there, get the flour all on it. And you want to make sure you shake that flour out. And I'm not doing no double dipping. Sometimes, you know, you like to have just some regular fried chicken the old-fashioned way. And you know, I don't too much, sometimes don't like my stuff double dip, like the flour and the eggs and stuff. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. But we're gonna just do it the old-fashioned way. So Just a basic stuff. And for those who like to have a little spice, you know, like a little spicy to the seasoning, and I did leave out the chili powder, which is a 1 teaspoon, and a half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. But sometimes my body won't allow me to have all those extra spices. The pepper is enough. So I'm gonna drop this down, and I like to, since this is like the little smaller one I had to like I cooked it on 5 minutes on each side, but since this is totally saturated, I'm gonna probably let this deep fry for about 10 minutes. Alexa, set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
So I'm gonna check it to see if that's how, you know, how long I want it. But when it's finished, I will be back. Alright, my 10-minute timer just went off. And when chicken are frying, they get a little lighter and they'll start coming up above the grease line. And so you're going to pull this out. And this is just at 10 minutes. And so sometimes I like to flip it over because I want mine a little darker brown than what it is. And I'm going to flip this over. And I'm going to cook this just a little longer, probably a couple more minutes. Back in the grease it's going, but I want mine like a little golden brown. Okay, I'm back. I'm ready to take this chicken out of this hot oil. I did let mine cook a little longer, maybe like 14 minutes, because I do like my chicken cooked a little longer than what some people would like. But as I say, it's up to you. So, taking it out this oil. See that fried chicken? And fried chicken is good when it got good seasoning on it. And it's up to you. So I'm going to put this on here so that extra oil can drip on this paper towels. And I'm going to get ready to drop in some more. I'm going to try to get like 4 in this time. Let me see. Probably just going to be 3 going to be good enough. Because even this is a big basket. You want your chicken to have enough room to fry. And these are some pretty big sized chicken wings. So we're just going to do 3. And down they go. Alright, I got my last batch down. And I got these out. And so I'm getting ready to just like let everybody eat some chicken, because who wants cold chicken? Everybody wants some fresh hot chicken. Okay, I have some chicken wings that I already finished. And as you can hear in the background, I still have 3 more pieces to go. So we're going to get this all wrapped up. And it's almost time for the new year to come in. And I wanted to tell you that I also included a recipe for seasoned flour to go with frying your chicken wings. And also another tip, you may want to bump up your temperature to 400 degrees. I did start mine at 325. But if you'd like to have this recipe, just look down below in the description box. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and anytime that I might stream live or upload a video, just hit that notification bell. And as always, have a blessed and wonderful day. This your girl, Felicia. Bye. Happy New Year, everybody.